We begin this Thursday evening with the Team 10 investigation. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Wale Aliyu.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt. Legal marijuana has been deemed safe for adult use. But tonight, Team 10 senior investigative reporter Jim Avila continues his series on its dangers for children and young adults and the marketing that critics say is aimed at our children. Jim?
Kimberly and Wale, in our first two reports, we documented hospitalizations among toddlers and mistaking adult marijuana products like gummies that look like candies, and the mental health problems that also come from psychosis to suicide and teenagers addicted to high-powered fruit-flavored vapes. Tonight, we examine the marijuana advertising the federal government is cracking down on. Packaging that attracts kids to candy and snack products infused with power-packed levels of the active ingredient in marijuana.
The packages are bright, using lots of colors kids like, blues, yellows, and greens. But the federal government is not fond of that colorful style. The Federal Trade Commission sending cease and desist letters to marijuana snack manufacturers last July, targeting the makers of Stonios meant to look like Oreos, Doritos nacho cheese THC-infused chips, mimicking Doritos, Delta Munchies, and medicated Jolly Rancher gummies, all of which contained a form of THC called Delta 8, which the National Institutes of Health have linked to hospitalization of children. The FTC's letters target products that contain a form of THC called Delta 8. Medical experts on child addiction, critical of the legal marijuana industry, say these copycats are designed to appeal to young people. Products such as gummies, cookies, peanut butter cups, and even colorful sodas to wash them all down.
It confuses the psyche, right? It confuses the mind. And when you start to normalize that product and market it as the same image as something that's safe, our mind goes, it must be safe. We lose the ability to go danger, 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 because it looks like something we know is not dangerous.
Parents such as Adriana Ching, whose son Samuel is battling psychosis from heavy marijuana use, say making it legal and attractive with products like high-dose fruit-flavored vapes has transformed the corner dealer selling what he or she grew in the backyard to a billion-dollar industry, according to state records.
Just make it look fun. They make it look like it's fun, something that you need to do.
Samuel became addicted to high-dose fruit-flavored vape oils, concentrated THC never seen before, but now readily available at most dispensaries.
I believe my son was part of the experiment that he did not sign up for.
Doctors Loeb and Lev worked together on a child marijuana safety bill in California last year, designed to rid legal marijuana of its bright colors, fruit flavors, and snack imposters. They say the legal marijuana industry is following the example of tobacco in the 70s, when Joe Camel sold cigarettes.
What did the tobacco industry do? They started to put cartoons, right, on their packaging. When they put cartoons on their packaging, and when they made their packaging bright and colorful, suddenly children were interested, and children were like, oh, I want to try this. This is safe. This is something that's cool.
They also wanted the labels to warn of the harmful effects of marijuana, especially to children.
But we wanted just the data, the science to be on the packaging of warnings such as uncontrollable vomiting, psychosis, depression, suicide, drug interactions, driving. Basic things, just like we have with tobacco.
The bill with warning labels and child marketing restrictions passed the California legislature last year. But Governor Gavin Newsom vetoed it. In a statement, the governor called it overly broad. His office did not reply to repeated requests for comment on this veto, but his Department of Cannabis Control did.
Legislation was overly broad and would sweep in commonplace designs where it would not be protecting children in perhaps the way that it intended, and could be unintentionally harming certain operators.
It is a tricky situation for the state. Those operators she mentioned are part of an industry that packs in lots of money for California. $1 billion in taxes last year, according to state records. And while the state says it already has regulations against using bright colors to entice teens and children to get high, Team 10 legally obtained all of these products this month at a dispensary in North County.
As a mother of 2 children under the age of 4, yes, that is absolutely something that I care deeply about.
Director Elliott says the state is hoping for new legislation this year that would address the potency of marijuana marketing and advertising that targets children and keep candy and snack lookalikes from enticing the young.
This is a very timely subject.
One that is top of mind for parents who grew up believing marijuana is harmless, only to see it morph into products that barely resemble yesterday's weed. This parent of a young man now addicted to marijuana and suffering from psychosis says he was tricked into nonchalance because he didn't know the strength of today's fruit-flavored vapes and marijuana.
You want to smoke something that grows out of the ground in your own house? Yeah, that's fine, but these processed, super potent strains and oils that have nothing to do with a natural product.
Today's marijuana, abundant, powerful, attractive to the eye, but according to medical experts, more dangerous than ever.
By law, the FTC can't reveal the responses of the 6 companies it sent the cease and desist letters to, but a government source tells me that all complied with the order. And only one of the marijuana snack makers responded to Team 10, and she said she complied, but complained that her store only sells to adults, and once the product, no matter what it looks like, leaves the store, it's up to parents and adults to keep it away from kids. Jim and Wale.
It really just feels like an attack on the children, Jim. As you mentioned, it really is going to be the parents giving them another job, something else to do to keep track of these.
Yeah, you have to watch out for that stuff and put it in a high cabinet, not leave it out. It looks too much like something that they might want to use.
Absolutely. So not great that you're shining a light on this, Jim. Thank you for that report. Incredible.